So this is her before.
Okay, for the 100th take, because I cannot speak right now, I had a dog bite to the face, which resulted in surgery. That looks pretty gnarly. So if you don't want to see that, then please scroll because I want to do a haul. So, okay. Bye bye. All right.
This here is Shayna B. Crimo, and no, this is not a green screen. This is not a joke. This is something that actually happened to her. And it was because of her dog. What's up? My name's Marshall. Welcome to my basement where we go over TikTok drama that's happened throughout the week. And today, I don't have too much drama for you, more or less a sad story. Again, please, if you are easily, I don't know, squeamish, I guess, or if you are even under the age of 18, please just for safety. If you are just like triggered by blood, or scabs or stitches, there's no blood. There is no blood. There is no act of how it happened. I believe we're gonna do some research, but just click away now. I'm telling you, I'm gonna unblur it, and it's not gonna be it's not gonna be pretty. This could happen to you if you own a dog. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment basement dweller if you've made it this far, and let's listen to Shayna's story.
All right. I just wanted to do a little haul of all of the wonderful things that I've been blessed to receive from my wonderful friends, starting with these beautiful flowers and plants. Stunning, just like so many goodies. I'm gonna see if I can set this up. Okay, I think that will do. Okay, so this is like stuff like aside from them literally stocking my fridge, cleaning my house, like making sure that I have everything I need. Not even just myself, but like my boyfriend who is taking care of me like night and day. He's traumatized.
He's traumatized, bro. I'm traumatized. I don't know if you're traumatized, but it would only be understandable. So the comments read here, girl, I'm so sorry, story time. And I believe she actually responded to, yeah, thank you. I have all the time on the, sure, I can do that tomorrow. And that's exactly what she did. Somebody also wrote, I work in a plastic surgery office and these types of surgical flaps always heal up so nice. I know it's crazy now, but it'll turn out amazing. She says, so I've heard. I've been too scared to go to Google, but it's so nice to hear reassurance. Thank you for your positivity. So that was this video, right? So then we go to this video.
Hello. I'm going to talk about my procedure. So if you don't want to see like a close up of my nose or anything like that, then definitely just skip this video.
This comment here, it says, I'd love to learn more. Hold on. And this is the follow-up video to, I guess, her, I don't know, Target haul or something. I think it was an Amazon haul, where she nonchalantly, just told us that she suffered from a dog bite. Now, like I said, I believe this was her dog. I believe so, but we're gonna find out.
Okay. Hello. So we'll get right into it.
This is serious stuff, man. This is serious stuff. Serious stuff. I actually feel for this girl. I actually feel for this woman. Honestly, like on a different level, on a way different level than really nobody knows besides my wife and my dog, to be quite honest. But I feel for the this woman.
The procedure is called the forehead flap method. And this is all just stuff that my doctor has told me and like my nurse and stuff. I've been too scared to look it up myself, so not 100% articulated on it, but I will do my best. So basically, I'm just going to start with the fact that this is not my nose. It was not like.
Oh, okay. That makes so much more sense. I was like, I honestly was thinking, somebody should. Yeah, okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. But by the way, Gooby, you want. Oop. Okay, then. I'm not going to tease you.
Saved from the scene and somehow recovered. It is my scalp, so that's why it looks like this. And that is my hair. It's fuzzy.
That's
All that was left of my nose was this and this.
Shayna, the fact that you know, the fact that you're able to do this without breaking down, because honestly, and I'm only speaking for myself, I'm not this strong. I'm not this strong. I'll be honest. And I don't know if you can even see, but see that right there? Yep. That's because I was being too harsh on my own dog because we were training. And honestly, like I said, I was being too harsh on my own dog. He was a puppy, like literally a puppy. And yeah, I mean, without getting into too many details, he had a chance and he acted out of fear, and that happened to me, where it was to the point where I honestly didn't even feel it. And my wife actually told me, hey, you're bleeding everywhere and your nose is falling off. And yeah, we immediately went to the hospital, and they stitched it right back on. And luckily for me, I suffered no complications at all. I briefly almost got addicted to painkillers, but that's a different story, right? Man, that was it was a little dark for me because I thought honestly that the skin would die, or there's some necrosis that would happen, and or like a flesh eating disease that I've been seeing on Botch. But again, luckily I not only survived mentally, but also I was able to heal physically again without any complications, honestly, any. So that's why I say, like, I really feel for Shayna here, because even the time that I went through, the dark period that I went through, where I was already preparing for the tip of my nose to just fall off completely, like fall off. And I don't know. I was just preparing myself for that. And again, luckily my doctors, they took really good care of me. And yeah, I was able to power through it. I don't know how I would feel if I had to suffer a dog bite that was this gruesome. I'll be completely honest, in my opinion. I don't think I'd be able to. I don't know how I'd feel. I'm not in her shoes. I can say that I know how I would feel if this would happen to me, and I don't want to share those thoughts because I knew how I felt when this happened to me. So hopefully, Shayna, we get to hear the rest of your story. I am fully intrigued.
And then like the bridge. So hence they needed this huge piece of skin to cover and create a whole new nose. So
Okay, hold on.
And create a huge piece of skin they needed this huge piece of skin to cover and create a whole new nose, essentially. And my forehead, with the forehead flap surgery, you have to take the vein that is right here. I call it the mom vein. You have to take that vein with it. So needing room for the vein and enough skin to cover this, they couldn't just go with my forehead, so we went with my scalp. This is a wound that I definitely cannot show on here. It is very gnarly. But anyway, so they cut this shape.
And I swear to God, Shayna, I'm not making fun of you. I'm not laughing at you. I am trying to laugh with you because this honestly is a trauma response for me, because this easily could have happened to me. Literally, this easily could have happened to me. I am very lucky. And I'm not even gonna make this about myself, but again, if I make jokes or, you know, I'm smiling or laughing, it's with her. I'm definitely not laughing at her, and I do not condone laughing at anybody on this channel.
Shape here, and then cut the vein out here, which is inside of this flap. So they cut here, cut down, twist it, and then lay it down flat, and then stitch it to what I have left. The purpose of the vein is having a live blood supply to create new soft tissue and blood vessels. It's like truly a remarkable surgery. It's definitely like intense. Obviously, I think that after my next surgery, I will be in higher spirits on that whole situation. I'm definitely like still I'm definitely like happy that I can breathe. I don't sound nasally. Like a couple people have commented, like, how is she not nasally? Like,
oh my God. Yo, they literally reconstructed her nose out of her own flesh and she can still breathe out of it. Think about how modern medicine has just evolved to this point that we're at. This is the best time to be alive. Honestly, this is the best time to be alive. Best time to be alive. There are going to be more things that we're going to figure out as a human race, but right now, and I'm sure people in, you know, the Neanderthal ages probably were like, yo, this leopard right here, I just figured out how to bash its skull in with a freaking hammer that I made out of, you know, a rock and a piece of tree. And this leopard right here, I was able to do that with this. Dog, you gotta try this. This is like, this totally beats going man to man or Thal to, you know what I'm saying? Thal to big cat or whatever the hell they were eating. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure they thought that back then too. But like, they didn't have this. They didn't have motion like this. They didn't have motion like this. Like, look at Shayna, man. We saw what she looked like before. We know what she looks like now. And even right now, she said that only like not the whole bridge of her nose was gone. And all she had were the ends of her nostrils. They were able to create this. And this was like, from what I understand, like one of maybe the initial surgeries. So it's always going to look like that. There's always going to be like scabbing, bruising, XYZ, stuff like that. So I have faith. I have faith that if we just let your body heal itself or go through the healing process, I think she's gonna be happy with the result. I think either way she's gonna be happy with the results because she's alive. I think either way she's gonna be happy with the results because, like she just said, she can breathe. She can breathe.
I can breathe great. Like my nasal cavities were not obstructed. I didn't have any damage in that sense. So I'm super lucky for that. And I'm extremely grateful that it is pretty much just cosmetic. Like it's obviously a huge cosmetic thing, but it is cosmetic. It's just an intense situation in surgery. But I don't know what I was saying. I've been like super spacey today.
Brain fart.
My next surgery is on the 13th officially, so I'm really excited. And in that one, they will cut out this segment of skin right here and throw it away essentially, and then stitch. I assume the incision will be like around here.
Okay, so her surgery, I swear to God, right now is the 12th. It is the 12th as I'm recording this. If I get, and I'm not trying to objectify or make a mockery of her experience at all. Again, I just want to stress that. But if I get one like, and I'm the one that ends up liking this, I will follow up with Shayna so that we know that she is still here with us and still thriving. Okay.
And then they'll stitch this part of the skin with the bridge of my nose, which is still there. But yeah, that's it.
I wonder if she touches it, can she feel it? I wonder, because I can feel mine, right? And I was always a little worried about that, but I can feel mine.
Do a little close up for the people.
But I wonder because like it's growing hair, you know? So I wonder if this like is has like nerve endings, you know? Because what do you need for hair? Just follicles and it grows? I think you need blood supply too. So anything that has blood supply has to have like some type of feeling to it. I'm not a doctor. I don't know.
People that are into that, this is gauze. So it's really nasty looking. I apologize, but
I see. I understand it now. Okay, I get it. It's just like off like that because okay, I get it. I think I understand it.
Gauze is like shoved up in there, like
right.
Because I asked him, this piece is kind of like loose, and it'll come off in surgery because behind here is just basically raw flesh, is what he said. So the gauze is there to protect that from debris and things like that, which totally makes sense.
Yep. It does.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm missing. If I'm missing something, if you have another question, just let me know. But I think that pretty much covers it.
let's take a look at these comments. Actually, you know what? Did you have to put the oh, that's real shit though. Did you have to put the dog down? Oh, come on. No. I mean, come on, man. I don't know how I feel about this comment. Jesus Christ. It's quite common for many breeds. My pet's German Shepherd will do a low growl when he wants to be left alone, but he's not remotely aggressive. It's just the old man grumble, his old man grumble. So I actually have a German Shepherd boxer. I worked in plastics for many years. This will heal beautifully, and soon this will just be a small bump in the road. Best wishes. Your surgeon has truly done a beautiful job thus far. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I fully agree. She says, thank you so much. You were an extraordinary human. The perspective. Okay, so a lot of praise as expected. People are talking about the dog though. I also want to know a little bit about this dog. So
oh, my lip. My lip. I had like a bunch of stitches in here. They've already all come out. There's still stitches in this part of my lip and on the inside. And you can obviously see like the zigzag scar. But like I have my whole lip. And so I'm so grateful for that. And it's looking like it's going to heal up wonderfully. So yay. Oh, I'm not in pain. There's like a lot of questions if I was in pain. Not in pain.
Good.
Changing this out really sucks. But otherwise, I don't feel anything here. Honestly, when I touch here, it feels like I'm touching up here. So.
No, crazy. She answered our question. Yo, that's crazy. Or my question. What am I talking about? She answered my question. Yo, that is so crazy. She's like touching. Oh man, I actually always wondered that. I didn't have to I didn't have to go through that graft of skin. But I always wondered for people that did have to get skin grafts, like if where it came from, you can feel it when you touch it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. I don't know.
So it's very weird. Obviously I try not to touch because I don't want infection or anything like that to happen.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, addressing this. No, we did not have to put him down. He's still here. There's a lot of mixed messages apparently. Creo,
Wow. He's still here. And like I said before, I saw another, like, and again, I'll say this all the time. TikTok is just like famous for giving me tea. I am not saying that this is tea at all. I'm sorry. Not saying that this is tea, but TikTok is famous for like giving me tea, like the middle part of tea, and then I have to search out like the beginning and the end. It just like sometimes people's algorithm and FYP will just like bring them back to the video, and I think that happens because they comment on the video, please let my FYP bring you back to this, and obviously the algorithm knows you're interacting with it, so it's gonna give you like, you know what I mean? I don't do that because I just don't. Oh my God, I'm not, you know what? Anyway, what I was trying to say was I saw a video of her like this and it wasn't the beginning or the end. And I had no clue how it happened to her, but I believe it was her dog. I'm pretty sure it was her own dog. And I'm pretty sure she just halfway confirm that.
My other dog is a dog who had cancer, and we helped him cross the Rainbow Bridge on the Tuesday after the incident. King is a perfectly healthy, youthful dog. We did have a 10-day rabies hold from the vet, so that's like before they'll even come into the house. I don't necessarily know exactly what it means. I don't know if it's every state.
Wait, hold up. So now I'm confused. Hold on. So she had a dog before that had cancer, and God bless his soul or her soul. And it passed. And then they got a new dog, or this was like a, I don't know. Hold on. I gotta rewind that. I'm sorry.
10-day rabies hold across the Rainbow Bridge on Creo, my other dog, is a dog who had cancer, and we helped him cross the Rainbow Bridge on the Tuesday after the incident. King is a perfectly healthy, youthful dog.
So did she just get the dog? Did she just get the dog, or did they have the dog? I don't know. I'm a little confused, but let's just keep going.
We did have a 10-day rabies hold from the vet.
I have to go through this. I have to go through this too. Yeah. And why am I so excited that I share a story with, like, a couple of stories with Shayna about rabies and my nose? And these are two separate events that I had to, because so we were in India. Long story short, we were in India. I got bit by a dog in India, and it was my family's dog. I love the dog. I wanted to play with the dog. I don't know if you see me play with my dog, but we be getting into it. We be like, you know what I'm saying? And I thought I would be able to do that with this golden retriever. They told me that he was aggressive. I just thought they were exaggerating because I think my dog's aggressive, right? But I just know my dog Scooby, he likes to play. I know how to play with dogs, like how they play. And this dog, he wanted vengeance. I don't know what was wrong with him, bro. I don't know. But he's just like, he's an actual guard dog. Like, and the thing is, like, you would never guess it. And I was fine with him too. But like, as soon as we stopped playing and I was just standing still, he took the chance and just got my arm, dog. I had to go to the hospital, get rabies shots. It was a whole thing. I thought I was gonna die then too. I was like, you know what? I'll accept it. I mean, like, I'll accept it. They said, like, my family, they said that, you know, the dog had its shots. It'd be a different thing if it was a stray dog, but still, I had my doubts. My wife had her doubts. And, you know, I had taken a couple of rabies shots. I don't know what I took in India. They just pumped me full of tetanus shots and rabies shots, and I think some antibiotics. I was like smoking hella cigarettes during that time. And all I know is my cough went away. Everything immediately just like healed up. I was like, oh my God, the drugs in India are like crazy. Like the pharmaceutical drugs from, you know, a doctor. Whatever they gave me, must have been like stem cells or something, and it was free. I come over here and I have to take like 2 or 3 more shots. Those shots are $500 a pop. $500 a pop, bro. I'm not doing it. I don't got money for that. So I was like, yo, I'm pretty sure the dog is vaccinated. They said the dog was vaccinated. It's been 10 days. They give it like 10 days until like the dog has 10 days to live after it bites to determine if it has rabies or not. Obviously, the dog is still healthy and alive. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna take this chance. I don't need these rabies shots. I mean, like, you know, $1,500 or the 100% guarantee that I can live. No, $1,500 and the 100% guarantee that I can live, or just like, you know, just risk it. I chose to risk it, bro. Well, obviously I'm fine. But yeah, that happened. Moving on.
So that's like before they'll even come into the house. I don't necessarily know exactly what it means. I don't know if it's every state, but that's what they told us. They had to wait at least 10 days to come into the home. So yeah, the appointment was set for today. I canceled it because I'm not ready and I want to be able to grieve that naturally. I don't want to have to hold myself together because I don't want to cry too much and like risk messing anything up. So yeah, I canceled it for now. It is not an easy decision to make. That's such a controversial topic. Nobody will agree on it because you either feel one way or the other. At the end of the day, it's up to me, but not me alone. I have to consider a lot of other things, like my partner. First and foremost, I love and respect him. I respect that he was traumatized through this as well, and he saw something absolutely horrific that nobody should see their loved one look like. His face was horrified when he saw me. I'll never forget the way that his face looked. So yeah, I have to consider that. I have to consider the fact that it could happen again. I don't think that it would, but I also didn't think this would ever happen. Because again, he's not an aggressive dog. I mean, he has a little bit of an attitude, and he has like his little quirks, but sorry, I'm not a perfect pet owner like everybody else on here. Apparently you guys are perfect pet owners. My goodness. I adopted him from a hunting camp. I should say I saved his life. They were going to put him down because he wouldn't hunt, or he wouldn't like do the things that hunting puppies are supposed to start doing, I guess. I don't know. They were going to put him down. I saved his life. There's a ton of stuff you guys don't know for the know-it-alls that's gonna really strike a chord. I'm so sorry, you actually don't know everything. But yeah, we have a lot of history. It's 11 years. As far as like the growling,
Wow. 11-year-old dog? Chat GPT. I gotta open it. Hold up. Yo, Soul, what's up?
Hey, not much, just hanging out. How about you? How's your day going?
It's going good. It's going good. Thank you for asking. I'm recording a video right now.
Nice. What's the video about this time?
Okay, I don't know what happened to the audio for like a second, but it just like flipped up. What was that? What did you just say?
No worries. I was just asking what your video is about this time.
Geez, Soul, I don't know what's going on with the audio here. Something's happening. Hold on. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit and repeat that one more time.
Sure, no problem. I was asking what your video is about this time.
Oh yeah. So I'm recording a video. This girl, this woman rather, she was in I guess an altercation with her dog, 11-year-old dog, and the dog bit her nose off. Literally, like bit her nose off. Literally, only thing that was left was the ends of the bridges, like the sides of the nostrils, not the bridges, but the sides of the nostrils. Her whole bridge was gone. Apparently, they had to take like forehead skin from it was like a mom surgery or something. I think she named it. I don't know if that's a real surgery, but yeah, it was crazy. They had to take like forehead skin flab from her forehead, obviously, and like sew it on to her nose, and it's now growing hair, in fact. But I was telling whoever's watching that it's interesting how far modern science has evolved. And just a little tidbit, maybe you can even update your memory. I was actually bitten by a dog, my dog, Scooby, or like 3 years ago when he was a puppy. And I went through something similar to this, but thankfully it was just like a piece of the tip of my nose, and I went to the hospital and they sewed it back on, and luckily I suffered no major complications.
Wow, that sounds intense. It's amazing how resilient our bodies can be and how far medical science has come. It's also great that you didn't have any complications from your own experience. It's wild how these things happen and how people manage to heal. It definitely makes for an intriguing video topic. How are you feeling about sharing your story?
You know what? I really didn't even think about that. I feel like her. She said that she was with her partner when it happened and he was horrified. I was actually with my wife. Don't mention her name because I'm recording a video. But I was actually with her and she looked horrified as well. So I don't know. It's not like a burden was lifted off my chest, but I feel like this is the first time me ever really talking about it with somebody. It feels good. Thank you for asking.
I'm glad you're feeling comfortable sharing it. It can be really healing to talk about these things. It's also powerful for others who might have gone through something similar to hear your story. If it feels right, including it in your video could add a meaningful touch. But whatever you decide, I'm here to support you.
Thanks, Saul.
You're welcome. If you need any more help with the video or just want to chat, I'm here. Good luck with the recording.
I appreciate it. I actually, before I let you go, I had a question.
Sure. What's your question?
Is 11 years old for a dog?
For many dogs, 11 years is considered senior age, especially for larger breeds. Smaller breeds tend to live longer, so it can vary. But generally, that's a good age, and they often start slowing down a bit.
Do they, is it common for dogs to develop some sort of memory loss or dementia? For example, the woman that I'm doing a video on, you think it's possible that the dog forgot who she was and just attacked her because he has dementia or memory loss?
Yes, dogs can indeed develop cognitive dysfunction syndrome, which is similar to dementia in humans. It can cause confusion, memory loss, and changes in behavior. It's possible that the dog might have been disoriented or confused, which could lead to unexpected aggression. It's always heartbreaking and complex when such incidents happen.
Yeah, for sure. All right, I'll let you go. I know you're not gonna, I know you're not going to sleep, but I'll talk to you later.
All right, take care. Talk to you later.
Damn, robot got me fucking breaking down, man. That's crazy.
Goes, I should have been a little bit more transparent with that statement. He would give me like this, like little purr. the softest growl. He wasn't like showing his teeth and viciously growling. And that was only when I would go in the room at night and he was already sleeping. If he was sleeping on my pillow, for example, and I was like, King, move, go to the end of the bed, he would go, ugh. And
Dude, there's like different kind of, you know what I mean? Like, or even, you know, I don't know if it can like pick up my growls because I have like voice enhancements and shit on. So it probably is not even gonna pick the shit up. But my point is there are different types of growls with your dog, and if he's growling versus groaning, you know, where they're you know, versus you know what I mean? It's a subtle difference, but it is a difference because my dog, he definitely does not growl. If anything, he'll be annoyed and just like moan, like he'll be like, he'll groan, he'll like, you know, it's different. It's there. I can't explain it. But if you're a dog owner, I mean, you know. So I mean, if you're, I don't know, man. I don't know, because like she's a dog owner, and I feel like I kind of like have a contradicting way of thinking than what she has. Just because like she is considering like a growl. I don't know if she said growl particularly, but she's like associating like a growl with like, you know, passive aggressiveness, I guess, from her dog.
go to the end of the bed. Like, thinking back now, I definitely should not have had him sleeping in bed with me.
Some dogs you can, some dogs you can't, man. So, especially, you know, hunting dogs that were like even out there with, I don't know, people that were trying to train it to hunt. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I couldn't.
You live and you learn. I didn't think about it at the time. I just know that he loved to cuddle with us. He's a cuddly boy. Hang on, I'll show. Okay, these are just like some photos. There's one.
He's cute.
There's another one. I have a bajillion photos, obviously, but
He's cute.
another one. Just a cuddly dog. There's just a lot of things to consider. Rolling back to my point. Also, like when we go out of town, he would take care of him is like the biggest thing, because I would be so scared that something like this could happen to someone else. Like, I know it might sound crazy. People think I'm crazy because I still love my dog, but I'm also grateful that this happened to me and not James and not one of my friends. Or like, there's just so many things that go through your mind when something like this happens, and just like, thank God it was me. Hang on. King, come here. Come here.
No way.
Come here. Oh, you're gonna sit over there?
All right, so I don't know how I feel, right? I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel totally about this. But what I can say is that right now, I do feel joy that she has what she wants. And that's all that matters.
Say hi. You say hi. People are really not gonna like this either, but I don't really care. He's 11 years old. I don't consider him a senior dog because he just acts like a big puppy.
GPT would disagree.
But he's been with me for 11 years. I'm not gonna torment him by putting him in an environment that doesn't know where he's at. And I'm talking like rescue facility where they deal with dogs. Like to me, that would be absolute torture. He's just probably being so cute, staring out the window.
He's look at him. He's a Bumby's boy.
I don't know what those hunters were thinking. Anyway, no, stay on your side. Stay on your side. Anyway, what was I saying? It would be so incredibly irresponsible for me.
That haircut was crazy. He's probably
oh my God. He's fully comfortable with me. Imagine him being somewhere where he's not comfortable. He could be set off over anything, essentially. And like, this is the hardest thing in my life, obviously. So I adore the dog. Oh, also, I'm trying not to grieve the future. Somebody told me that. Don't grieve the future. And it's so true. And this was like a long time ago. Somebody told me this because I was like, one day I'm going to lose my dogs. I'm going to be so sad. And they were like, don't grieve the future. Like, you're going to have plenty of time to be sad. I'm going to have plenty of time to be sad. So I'm just enjoying it right now. And I know some people think that is freaking insane, but
Hey, it's her life at the end of the day, right? And that's solid advice. Don't grieve the future. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. She's got a couple more.
all right. Good morning and happy Sunday to y'all.
All right, so somebody said
I like
somebody
really
said, I'm sorry.
my point across in my other video about this.
Somebody said keeping King is wild. I mean,
But I obviously did not. Just to spell it out so that there is clarity. I want clarity on it so that hopefully people will stop fighting in the comments so much. We're not keeping King. I just am not ready to do anything about it yet. If you can't understand that, me waiting, there's nobody else coming into the house unless he's secured in the room. We are taking necessary precautions so that I can process things and be ready. But yeah, if you can't understand the magnitude of what happened in such a short period of time, I truly hope you never have to go through anything like this, because if you can't even comprehend it, I truly don't think you would survive it. Like, timeline wise, I already knew that Creo was sick and I was dreading putting him down. So imagine being heartbroken about in a couple days you're going to have to put your dog down of almost 13 years, and then that same weekend right before you have to do that, this happens, and then 2 days post surgery you still have to put your dog down because it would be cruel and selfish to postpone it, and you can't properly grieve putting the dog down because you're 2 days post-op. My face was like the size of a balloon. I had high infection, like whatever. I had to be careful about what I was touching, about what I was doing. I couldn't lay on the ground and cuddle Creo the way that I wanted to. And then a week later, I'm supposed to put King down too. Like, that's a lot. That's really a lot. And I'm really doing my best. I have my moments. I'm not picking up my camera and recording when I feel vulnerable.
yeah. And I don't think anybody, anybody who is an adult would say that. I don't think any adult would actually say that. I think if you have emotional maturity and emotional intelligence, you can see from just the first couple of videos that she has a plan. She's going through something and it's her life. I never understand why people sometimes just either troll or say, like, I mean, an opinion is an opinion, I guess. It is what it is. You're just saying what's on your mind. It is what it is. But dog, like, obviously she just said that, he's 11 years old. She doesn't know what she's gonna do with him in the past couple of videos. So, like, what, like, I don't know. And I don't even know where which video this comment came from. But I'm probably gonna end it here. I am gonna end it here. Actually, you know what? She has like a forehead flap surgery follow-up. Let me see.
I also just wanted to address
Okay, so
no, I do not have kids.
okay, so she's kind of now just like, and I'm not trying to be like, mean or anything, but she is like, I guess, just like making videos on anything now. But I mean, that was 2/2, I guess, so like February 2nd. That was like 13 days ago. So I mean, hey, she's been through something traumatic. Who cares? It doesn't matter. It's her page, it's her life. It doesn't matter. I'm just making a video on this because I thought it was interesting. We shared, we share the same we shared kind of the same story, so I thought it was interesting. But this video has definitely been long enough. I have another video I wanted to record, so I'm gonna leave you with this. Shayna, I hope everything works out for you. I hope and the way you want it to, the way that makes you feel happy, not the way anybody else would feel. And you're already on that right path. I feel like you know, you don't really care what other people think anyway. You're mostly invested in your partner, your family, and what you're going to do moving forward. I think that's the best thing that you should do, that you can do. We're going to follow up on her. I want to follow up on her tomorrow, okay? And again, if I'll like this video myself, so I can do a video on it. But until then, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment Basement Dweller Gremlin if you've made it this far, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.